This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First carry of the season for this transfer. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Wolverines! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sooners ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking left. It's complete. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Sooners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Powers through the defender. He's up to 41 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Finds his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Let's go.
And the defense getting in.
Bitch ass. I can overturn it.
Field quick, fast, and in a hurry. There was nowhere to run with that football. Nice penetration by this defensive line.
Yeah, and a nice job, too, of not getting out of their lanes, right? When you're on offense, you're running a draw. You're trying to make it look like pass, getting those big fellas up front defensively, trying to salivate to get the QB, but they weren't fooled. Everybody stayed in their gap, and that's why they shut that play down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Direct snap. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Sooners!
Okay. Careful. Come here. Right back.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Handoff from the gun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's caught. It's Marsh. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Red Evan on the RPO. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now,
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after.
What?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Stop.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is
an
obvious personal foul.
Again, I did already. You gotta press it.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
What else do you want?
To throw, it's Bentley. Under pressure, and down he goes.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Out wide left, it's Hawkins.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops the throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun. He's got enough. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15.
Someone nigga shicey though. Big shicey.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the
Let me see what he did there. Let me see what he did there.
They get the
I got it.
At the 26.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Quick completion to the right. Good, strong tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Michigan! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their
She was shaking for me. I couldn't do shit. What was going on?
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, my defensive tackles are getting more opportunities for kicks in my corners.
Season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Looking to the big tight end. We were at the 2-minute timeout.
Man.
These guys really need to build a little momentum.
That was crazy. That was a good route.
Lead before halftime.
Let's get 3. Let's get 3, y'all. Okay, let's get a block right here.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back.
Oh, thing I fucked up.
After that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give...
There he goes! The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan! And once he got away from the D, they had
Hey, I'll beat that horse ass.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That man ain't never beat me ever again. No, let me chill. He good for coming back. I ain't gonna lie.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Throws to the line out. Got him, and nobody's close. There he goes. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds.
What happened?
Just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Take his ACL off. That was a good drive.
He'll try to tack on one more.
I need at least 3.
And
get the ball in the second
point,
half.
they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not many receivers like to get
That was
hit.
close. That was close.
Just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Sooner Separation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers
had a good drive. I just threw it away.
Shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, that they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They send the tight end in motion. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that
one. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a catch. Good D, man.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Hansen.
Let's go. What a play to end the half.
The crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
My boys is in their bag today.
Looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here.
Our team's a champion.
They've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown.
That city's a
champion.
champion.
Difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Wow,
and
what a
they
play.
head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books. And time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so
Yeah, he beat me 34-14 last season. That was like my second game playing this season.
We begin with
27.
Iowa taking on the number 15 team, the Iowa State Cyclones.
I like the second.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
And it's the Hawkeyes looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Left side is Hansen. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Let's fucking go, man. My tight end is feeling himself. It's like a 76 overall.
And And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
I thought I was going to have trouble. He was like today.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Sets his feet, it's Bentley. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Breaks it open. Inside the 50.
Yeah. Leather belt.
Got it on the 46.
Damn. He's trying to kill his team. He's trying to kill his players.
Down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be
He's trying to jump over my man and I popped in midair.
They're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got a man in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific
I gotta stop playing that weird ass man.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run. It's Hawkins. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Sooners heading quickly to the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff bounces through the end zone.
Get out this born ass city, man. We can up on Gas State.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on.
Seen Jared McCain in the crowd. Gotta go.
You still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives.
Oh, that's a long way.
That one could really put this drive into high gear.
Seen Jared McCain doing a TikTok. Get him out of here.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give.
Hey, I'm up.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and
Too late on
7.
him on purpose.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What the fuck? I'm so
These corners going to give them some space. Here's Underwood to throw. Slings it. All by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Left side, it's Buchanan. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 1-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Intercepted, and he's got Conway with it. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver
he tried to piece me.
because of the hit. Incomplete pass.
Guys, this offense is already
Watch the runner. Watch the quarterback.
down multiple possessions.
Draw.
Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the move. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 15.
Hey, who the fuck is number 12, man?
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Underwood.
Good.
It's dropped after taking the hit. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are
starting
to
got me nervous
down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep
Hey, what the hell?
This defense
What is my lineman doing, bro? They be tweaking sometimes.
Back to you.
Okay,
They swear they want to be the running back so bad, bro. That's the problem.
Down here in the quarter. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the
Should have waited to the quarter.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Baking this shit.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Come on, man. He pushed me, bro. They cheating.
So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue.
My team playing like ass in the second half. Or is this me?
Back to throw, it's Bentley. Escapes the pressure going right. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring
he's not real.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one.
I say his name. His dad, the coach.
Game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot
go to that Colorado type vibe, you know.
And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
2nd down to the air.
Yeah, we got him by the necks. Got niggas by the neck. It's Oklahoma.
And it's going to be
Partner.
difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense.
He said shaking my
back.
head.
They're playing nickel.
I got Parsons too. I got nephew.
Need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Some
contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to.
He's going for a big play downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. Off to the races to the
Damn. That's Jody Nelson.
Touchdown Sooner.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I don't do user picks, bro. That shit ass. That meter ass.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and
what a play.
The defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continues to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Get conservative. Playing like the Packers right now.
What the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Who is this nigga?
Here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting
that seems so bad.
Their hands team on the field, they're able to
Livingston, Longhorn legend.
possession.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He had to fight for a couple down.
You're not bowling. You look familiar.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
That's Kyle Height now, huh? Kyle waking up.
Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snags it over the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup.
I ain't gonna lie, Red. The nigga got me about a collar, bro. Can't breathe.
Booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Still looking to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Gotta be safe.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The corners are walked up tight. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical third down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What was that?
2nd and goal. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Underwood on the play action. Moves to his right. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way down. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Tell you
Ain't
what,
nobody run the right route.
Expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man. Everybody on an island. Everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Should have won my ball.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean,
I don't know. You saw that shit too? I'm not tweaking.
This offense is going to have to get the ball and do
Somebody had a grill on.
And do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Bentley. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And I love this defense understanding.
Mason Curtis, 6'5" safety. Remember the name. Gonna get burnt up top. GG's, he quit. Yeah. He wasn't gonna come back, that's why. There was no point. And he didn't want me to score again. Oh, well. It's all good, though. Let's go. I need that win. So now 21. 4. I gotta play fucking Oregon. I'm about to get smoked. Let's see. I'll be 4-2, then 5-2. I'm beating Wisconsin. 6-2, 7-2. Then I gotta play Ant. Ant, he might beat me because he at home. that crowd is a difference. Like when you play in a different stadium, that shit be shaking. You can't do audibles, none of that shit. No adjustments. Certain stadiums just got it bad. I think Georgia and Ohio State. Damn. I'm gonna need to beat Georgia. I'm gonna need to beat you, and I'm sorry, bro. I gotta play Lace at Ohio State. This schedule ass. Who did this schedule? I played at the toughest stadium. Oh, no, I'm home. Oklahoma, Notre Dame. I ain't playing the Lakers. I got smoked at home. That shit was bogus. We can sim now, right? I did 2 picks, bro. I ain't even have to throw the ball. The whole point, like, people who've done that shit, thinking on Michael Vick and shit. I'm running back photo though. That's awesome. Tight end went crazy that man. Jason Tatum nephew. He's been cooking for us. Oh, he had 2. He's gonna be a player of the week. 2 sacks, 1 pick. A pick 6 at that. He had a pick 6. Edge rusher. 6'6" sophomore. I think I ain't been playing, bro. What's going on with that? I got 2 big ass defensive tackles down there, though. Oh, we just wasn't running for 3. Is he gonna nickel though? He gonna be in some nickels. Oops. Need my freshman in there, bro. You know what? That's ass. I'm gonna be better for you though, bro. Twice. He can't even get no upgrade. That's crazy. He got 18. Shit going on.